I like video games. I'm actually very good at video games, and I always know what I'm doing when I play them. I simply don't make mistakes. And since I'm such an expert, I think I should use my time under the radar to wisely suggest video games to an audience of nobody. And I know what you're thinking. Don't you say you don't make mistakes? And to that I say, yeah, I know what I'm doing. This is all part of a greater plan to conquer Liberia. It's brilliant. You'll see. Watch. Everyone loves monkeys. It'd be weird not to like monkeys since some say we evolved from them. I mean, how could you not like your own cousin? Easily, actually, it's illegal. So, we've established just now that monkeys are cool, right? Disregard everything you know. These are your enemies. You must fight back. Pick up a net, listen to the beautiful soundtrack, and bag some primates. The game is a simple 3D platformer like Mario 64, but instead of lame stars that sit around and wait for collection, there's cool monkeys that run away or even shoot at you. It's kind of like in the hood. You can stun the monkeys with an energy sword and bag them with a net, which removes them from the level. Each level has monkey quotas that need to be met in order to complete the stage, but you can come back to catch the remaining ones, assuming you have the right gadgets. There's these coins with the main villain, Spectre's face on them. These Spectre coins can be collected to unlock minigames. Minigames like the monkey boxing one, which is unfair, and I actually hate Ape Escape because of it, so don't let your kids play it. Sonic is peak, but what exactly should you be playing for the gameplay alone? The classics are good, Sonic and Shadow, Black Dune's Inside Story is the actual best Sonic game, and Sonic Forever, 2 Absolute, and Air are basically all souped up versions of the classics. If you want to see what's so special about Sonic CD, you can watch the video I made on it, which is funny because the U in question doesn't exist. Yet. Nobody seems to pay attention to Sonic Riders. I mean, Sonic Riders is like the objectively coolest thing ever, since it's Sonic on a hoverboard. I mean, who doesn't like that? Sonic Riders Tournament Edition can be summed up in a few words. It's Sonic Riders, but better, and Hatsune Miku is playable. Not the Breath of the Wild one. I hate Breath of the Wild, and I hate Age of Calamity more for being a complete lie. It does not show what happened during the Calamity at all. In fact, it undoes it through time travel. Breath of the Wild really had to present the coolest thing ever put in a Zelda game, other than Ganon getting nuked at the end of Tears, as something you just barely missed. And AOC wouldn't even give you what it literally claims to. So, the original Hyrule Warriors is actually something I can't decide if I like or not. I like Sia, but she's Miss Potential incarnate. I like the time travel stuff and the character crossovers, but it just adds to the cringy fanfic vibe of the whole game. I like Link being a soldier, but that isn't really explored in a way I'd be satisfied in. And I like his scarf, but nah, just kidding, the scarf is perfect. Huh? What? Gameplay? That is just Dynasty Warriors, look it up.
It's me, Mario!
It's, well, you know, it's really fun, especially with mods. I've been asking my good friend to play it for months, but he keeps saying that it's a good idea and hasn't played it with me yet. I don't remember the story, or caring that much about the story. But the combat is like Luigi's Mansion, but Luigi changed his last name and started shooting people, which I liked. We should take this out. Uh, I'm not gonna tell you anything about this game. Play it. It's where the blindfold chick you see on R34 comes from. It's peak fiction. If I had it my way, 2B would marry. I mean, everyone would have to play this game at least once in their lives. Rollerdrome is very simple. You're fighting for sport in a huge arena tailored for roller skaters, which you so happen to be. Tricking refills ammo, aiming in midair slows time, dodging certain attacks and aiming slows time and doubles your damage. It's basically Shadow the Hedgehog with less aliens. Maybe. I don't judge by skin tone. Do you like hurting people? Do you want to crash out and go on a kung fu rampage? Do you accept that you're being studied for mental health research? Sifu. You show up, throw down, and age faster depending on how many times you've died. The older you get, the stronger you get, but your health declines. Too old and you die permanently, like in real life. So like, don't die. You have so much to live for. Please don't die. Please don't. This game, a game that I can't pronounce the title of, is a left-to-right platforming game in a similar way to Metroid, but not really. You fight enemies with a leaf and a bow while traversing various screens, fighting bosses, and gaining upgrades. It's great. Yes, her weak point is her chest, what about it? My knowledge on this game isn't as good as my knowledge on Sifu, but I know that I enjoyed my playthrough a lot, and if I like something, you clearly would too, because humans are all the same. I just dropped my phone.